Why? The microphone slider was on like a third. Who does that? Who does that? Hey everyone. As you can see, I'm Corey. And I have a lot of arm space today. We were scheduled for Esoteric Ebb, but I felt it was unfair to do that without Cameron. A lot of people in the Discord, in the Cool Games for Corey channel, in Discord in my DMs, on Instagram on my DMs, on Slack on my DMs. We're all like, hey Corey, here's a game with horse. And then one brave soul named Iris Vether just straight up gave me the game. And here I was thinking maybe I would play it at Subathon, but the schedule filled up, so there was no opportunity. There was never going to be a horse. Until today. Today we have time and space for horse. Cameron's fine. He'll recover. Everything we do with your support. For your support. Check that out. Patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. And then there's you can be a member on the Twitch and subscribe, and a member on the YouTube and subscribe. And if you go to our store, you can buy a hat. Here, behold, my Steam, my personal. I don't know how long this game is. If we end up with a bunch of time, I might pull up maybe Worlds Upon the Wind or Berry. But for now, it's horse. Tiny horse screen. Oh my god, overlays. I'm going to Alt-Enter. I'm going to click on the window and Alt-Enter. Okay, we're just small. This is not a horror game. This is a horse game, despite there are jump scares. Want to keep the jump scares? Yas. Okay. Alright. Can we make this bigger? Yeah! Oh, it's beautiful. Oh. Oh. Jump scares check mark. What if I toggle that off and then back on? Alright, level select. This is a game about magnifying horses. Drag the lenses to the correct position to match the goal. It's got to be almost exact, so be precise and take your time. So these are like Kai's power tools. These are like, what was that goo game? It was the image morphing tool. So they do different bits. Yeah. That's about the right thickness. 90s era fun software. Yeah. You saying this horse don't look magnified? Gotta get the eye up near the teeny tiny ears. That looks good. That looks great. That looks magnificent. I was 4 pixels off. I will do better. What does horse button do? Alright. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Alright, we got fits. Some fitses. And that ass. Yeah? And this must be the place. Oh. Oh, it's horrible. If you see a horse like this in real life, walk the other way. Nay! It's huge. Alright, let's get the eyeball. No? The eyeball? No. The eyeball. Oh, do we just stack all three on the eye? Oh. Oh, Lord. Oh. That's a little to the right. Yeah, that's close enough. Close enough for government work. Yes. 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 Yay! Ha! Ha! Oh! Oh. You're doing important work here. The work is mysterious and important. Is this the Shrinky Dink? Oh. Yes. Oh. It's hard to get the ears. Sure. Bonk. No? Not even close enough. Jeez. It's gonna be my lowest accuracy yet. Nope, not quite. I agree. I also don't like how this horse looks. Urgh. Yes. And then in and then hello. Maybe that's, oh no, I wanted to move the other one. No. Oh, disgusting. Oh. Get like das. Yeah. Yeah? Oh, do not put your thumbs there. Oh. Thought there was no more jump scares. Little wretched legs. I like music. Let me do it for you. Pregante. Yeah. Oh. Horsey tip. You can hold shift or right click to compare your horse with the goal. Shift. Shift. Alright. One big smackaroo. And then binocular vision. And then the ears. Gotta get that swept eyebrow look. Ooh. But look at its little feet. Okay, little feet. So dainty. So delicate. Oh, we got the big eye. Got that big. That big. Yeah. And then I'm, scrumption. Yeah, I'm a scrumption. What is this for? Oh, the nose. Yeah. Sometimes horses melt in the process, called horse melting. Ugh. Lewd. Maybe. No, that's not. Where goes Shrinky Dink? I guess it's, what happens if you, and then, oh. Okay, so the legs. Yes. And then it wants to be a baller, right? Yes, a little bit taller. Look, a success is a success. Okay, alright. Oh man. Wah. Wah. I think this side is a little denty. Just a little. Yeah, and then it. Yeah. Oh. What? It's just right here. Okay. Meh. The best to ever do it. The best. What? No, no, no. You. Yeah. Gotta sneak up on it. Gotta sneak up on it. The game has given up. Oh. Oh, the game should have given up sooner. Ah. Right in the middle. Just gonna clip the yes. Gotta get that bit in there. And then these leggies are backwards. Something's wrong. Something's very wrong. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Little kicky legs. Gotta get a little bit of the hair in there. Big head. The horse got big head. The horse got pointy big head. Oh. Yes. Yep. And pointy. 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 They're identical. What is the problem here? There. I'm ashamed. If multiple magnifiers are stacked, make sure one is correct before putting more on top. Big head. It's got to have big head. And it's got to have backwards big head. Oh no. The surgery was not a success. The schnoz. Poor schnoz. Kill me. Kill me. Yeah. Kill me. Oh, go back. What? Next level? Yes. Need that little triangle of hair. Ooh. Difficult, difficult. Locate apple. Belly of the horse. Brain of horse. Mouth of... In of horse apple? Square. This. 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 Damn. 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 Oh. You beautiful anteater. Duh! Duh! That eye. The big. Is the snoot inside the... It's inside something. Oh my god. Get out of there. Duh! Duh! Oh no! I made a mistake. Where does this go? Can I make the magnifier smaller? I think it's the big thing first. How? Or is it down here? Where's... This might be the most difficult task set before me. How distorted is this mane? Is that it? might not be able to do this one. I'm losing faith. It's so close. Like... Move the eye down. I'll move eye down. Like, that's basically it, right? I think the ears are lumpy enough. Maybe just a scooch more. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay. to figure out what causes that. This. I think it's catching just like an ear bit. Ah. Now it swirls that is. Yes. Newt, 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 newt. Ah! Hello. Them cheeks. What? Friendly hints in the pause menu can give you a hint. Why is the front of this horse exploded? Do I make tall and then? Woo! Oof. 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 Alright, we pinch. Pinch. Yes. Yeah. Ooh. What is? Oh, that makes tiny. Hello. Yes, Homestar. Yes. I'm the horse. Math. This is not. Oh, that's the goal. I'm on the wrong horse.
So green.
What if I refuse? Oh, no. It's been fun. Huh. Huh. Eh? 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 Ugh. Uh. 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 Oh. Meh. Oh. Oh. Boy. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Come to talk to you again.
But so green.
Ah, cute. Oh. Is this spiral? Yes, we need that, but big. Oh yes, noble beastie. This. Right up in there. Oh yeah. Halfway through the game. Cute. Bunny ears. The skinny mouth. Yeah. Spiral eyes. Roar. Oh. Slow down. Wish I could collect more of them. Yoink. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Aha.
I'm so green.
I'm so green. I'm so hungry. I ate spiders? Oh, apple. What's this? It's portals. Um. That was close. Ready for face off? Game's gonna get real weird from here on out. Okay. That's a portal. This is big spiral. So let's... Berg. Ah, the legs are moving. The angle needs to be a little... Yeah. Oh. 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 No. That's so many. All right. Face goes here. Rest of body goes. Stamp tool? Yeah. Ah, less. It's break time. So, after a brief foray out into the world, I will return with news of the outside. See you again soon, chat. Back at it again at Horsey Cream. Nope. No. 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 Make thin. Which one's the real one? If I have to stack them. 'Cause these don't do input. What if I just steal that? Right? Just don't know how to get the side. That's it. I grabbed a lozenge from a bag in the friend zone that I think is from Amsterdam, and I assumed it would be minty or mentholy. It's not. It's like some sort of fruit flavor, even though it was like labeled ice and is white. So I don't know what I have, but it feels like I shouldn't just spit it out, but I also don't know how it'll mix with the Coke that I'm drinking. What? Enhance. Enhance. Oh, 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 oh. Come on, come on, come on. You son of a horsefly. Sir. Some sort of Cerberus ass horse. God is dead. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely some rampant horsing. Woo. Oh, oh. Who is she? All right. I'm ready. Never mind. No. No. Don't. 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 Oh my god. Uh, what needs to be small? Where's the other pinch? Is it at the top of this? I'm experiencing fear. Come on. Come on. I know you can do it. Oh! It's a warning. Horse. Cool fonts on mine. Effectively 54 horses. All right, all right, all right. Breathe. Okay. The horses are over. The You don't have to horse anymore. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna play Worlds Upon the Wind. No more horses. Horses are over. Horses get canceled. We play this game now. Yeah, we all did great. Give yourselves a hand. All right, new game. Skip tutorial. We don't need no stinking tutorial. The scribe. I've served all my life as your scribe of names, O enlightened one, but the people beg for a prophet. Inspire in me your will, and I shall carry your commandments to the faithful. In the age before the shattering, your the sacred word came through relics. If we are to hear your will once more, we must gather such relics. I only pray that we be worthy enough to reclaim them. New quest. Find relic by completing events. So the world's been busted up into these islands that are all floaty. And we go on expeditions. Yeah. So our goal for this expedition, we need 10 safety, which is the walls. We have 25 inspiration to spend. These are all the different types of resources we could collect. Every expedition foray has a different goal. So, I need to get 10. This has 2 areas, one that has 10 and one that has 40. Makes sense? Makes sense. Let me actually check to see if I have the music turned on, because I usually play with no music at home. All right. So that one sucks. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Right here in the middle is really good. So to complete different things, you gotta take these cards from your hand and slot them in to the slots based on shape. You can redraw 1 time per expedition. And some of the things have extra. So this one, if I had something in like this square slot and hit continue, then it would fill in that diamond just automatically. These sparkly ones are little events that have different outcomes based on like what you've got in your deck. And y'all. So I'm gonna discard 1 and draw 1 in the hopes that I can get a thing. So I can either put a step on here or finish this one up. Finishing this one's probably safer because then I fulfill my 4A. If you don't fulfill your goals, you lose inspiration. All right. So I can do that. And then I can fill 1, and that's the only open spot. The crumbling rampart. One of the old ramparts was too ramshackle to restore when the outpost was resettled. Now it has started to crumble piece by piece. The stones shift underfoot, and each gust of wind brings a faint groan from the structure. If left alone, it will fall. Shall we let it fall on our terms or its own? So I don't have the glyphs in my deck or the resources to do one of the other options. The wall shivers, groans. You lose 5 safety. And then you get to choose when the thing is over, because a bunch of the glyphs in your hand can have extra abilities that generate resources. Boink. So then you get an option to add 1 of 3, or you can increase that number or remove something. This is your loadout. I'm gonna take this one that blesses. So now I need 7 food and 3 adventure. Easy peasy. Just kind of wiggle around until I find some stuff. 7 food and 3 adventure. That's good. Mountains are good for that. Food. Okay, so I can basically complete my goals right off the bat. It filled one that I didn't want, so now I can gain. I can draw another card. I can redraw my hand. I can gain 5 beauty, and that's basically all I want to do. Divine is kind of like scrying. You can look at a number of cards and then choose if you want to discard them or not. This one I can't slot into any 4A spots, but it does have continue, which is really useful. Booty. Oh. The steppy has lots of booty. I will try. These ones that gain also count for your 4A goals. Trying to decide which path to take. I can spend that square. Just get some production. That seems fair. The real challenge is going to be completing these. So I got that. I do that, and then continue, and then fill. The Lost Vale. Cranes gather in the tall grasses, bowing and calling to each other. They eat their fill of insects and rest, drinking from the shallow step pools. Today, the town celebrates the Birds and Crane Festival, an auspicious day for weddings. As the sun is setting, a bride waits for the ceremony to begin. A thin white veil embroidered with cranes covers her hair, falling down her white robes. As she steps out beneath the streamers, a gust of wind carries the veil away, depositing it on top of a crane, who promptly gets tangled in it. I'm gonna find a replacement. That crane can get married all at once. The bride sisters weave a delicate crown out of soft grass and place it on their sister's head. The lost veil is quickly forgotten, and the ceremony proceeds with no further mishaps, so I got a relic. So after I activate 10 step developments, I get a reduction in inspiration lost. An old monk on a straw mat by the shard's edge, watching the clouds sea stretch to the horizon. He has prayed for guidance every morning since he came to the shard. Today he thinks he hears an answer. The enlightened one wants people to carry a small reminder of their purpose. Charcoal, seed, herbal scent bag, or copper ring. What the heck would a charcoal bead do? From the ashes of old fire, the monk shapes tiny beads. Each one leaves a dark mark on his fingers. Remember the ashes of the old world, lest you lose humility. He hears in his mind. If the world is to be reunited, you will have to get your hands dirty. In days to come, beads will be pressed from pure charcoal, polished until they shine. Some will hang one on their throat. Others will adorn their belts with them. The beads will spread quickly through the new towns, and people feeling as if they carry embers still faintly glowing with purpose. So whenever an industrial development is activated, restore 1 inspiration. Alright. I've been approached by an explorer. The journey of the faithful shall be arduous. Find a survey. Surveys happen after 3 4As. Okay. Ooh. So now I've got this little survey thing. It doesn't make a settlement or anything. But you get little story moments. This one's got 17 possible things. Sure. The hapless carter. Survey team comes upon a cart stuck before their little stream. The settler pulling the cart has decided to go ahead of the expedition and is now stuck, unable to get the wide cart over the narrow bridge. So this works the same way as 4As. You can redraw your hand once, but you have to slot things in to complete each chapter, basically. So there'll be 4 different events. Star is a wild card. So I can't directly carry the cart over, but I can use this and then continue. You can whiff on the continues if there's no slots. Preparing for a storm. As evening falls, the group prepares dinner. The surveyors notice dark clouds gathering in the distance. Most of the team argues that they should seek shelter somewhere more secluded, but a few scouts think that the storm will probably pass them by. I can climb a ridge. The team decides to climb a nearby rocky ridge to scout out the weather. They watch the dark, ominous clouds drift ever closer, their tops growing taller by the minute. By the time the group returns to camp to report the storm is headed in their direction, it has already begun to rain, so I lost 3 inspiration. The thieving wind. A fierce gust of wind sweeps across the field, bending the long grasses wildly. Suddenly, the survey team's logs and maps fly from the notekeeper's satchel and scatter into the sky. Loose pages tumble through the air, chasing a scout's lost hat. If I follow the hat, it'll show me where the papers are, right? Right? The surveyors give up on the papers, but chase a straw hat as it vanishes over the hill. The hat leads them to a sheltered hollow, the ground completely covered in wildflowers. So I found a nice view. The white dog. The survey team is approaching the edge of the shard one evening as the setting sun sets the cloud sea on fire, turning the color of ripe persimmons. Clouds are gathering around their feet, obscuring the path ahead. As they stop to refresh themselves by a tiny waterfall, a patch of fog detaches from the clouds further up the path and resolves into the shape of a white dog. Its fur blends into the floating wisps, and every few moments it disappears, only to reappear further ahead the path. I'm gonna observe from a distance. The scouts take a break and sit down to watch the animal. The dog likewise settles down, directing its gaze towards the setting sun. They spend the time in silence, watching the sun sink lower and lower until it finally disappears below the horizon. As the team finally begins to make camp, they realize that the dog had vanished into the night. Okay, so I need 13 knowledge and 7 adventure. That seems pretty well divided. Oh no, did I? Yeah, no, I'm fine. Totally fine. Yep, absolutely fine. This is great. Good. I totally didn't goozle myself. If I bless knowledge, I get double on those. Okay. Hopefully, I can make it. This is bad. This is real bad. Come on. Parent development. Oh, I don't have the frickin'... Well, I can at least finish this. Meh. I'm gonna lose inspiration. Like 10. Yeah. It's kind of the amount that you miss by, but sometimes other things affect that. Divine 6. Okay. So 30 safety. Maybe these small buildings or this mountains. I'm good. Great. Totally goozled. I do not need that. Alright. Redraw. Totally hosed. That'll be another 10 gone. Oh boy. Mm. $20 and $20. That seems good. Yeah, I should be able to do that here. Hmm. Filling is risky because it could just select any. I need these ones. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. No! Rip. Rip to a real one. You've exhausted all your inspiration. The expedition will end now. Behold! Iriajima. Now, after 6 forays, I can make a capital. Tory network. So yeah, this is another feature of the game. All of the glyphs have characters and stuff on them. And if you pay attention, you can figure out stuff. Kind of learn kanji, do a little kanji practice. There's even like a stroke practice thing for writing the glyphs, and it'll show you the stroke order. Kind of have you copy it down. Person. What is this? Ta? Yeah. Yeah. Just trying to read this. Te. Ah. Ta. Tashiriku. No, that's an I, not a she. E. 1 insight. How do I end this? Finish practice. Yay! 1 insight. And so insight is used for the skill trees. Hmm. What to buy? I think redrawing a starting hand looks good. I think I'll do 1 more of these and then that'll be the end of stream. I just think this game is cool. Okay. No floating lantern festival for me. Shrink 1. Shrinks your hand size. So if there's a card with that red text in your hand at the end of a foray, it'll automatically fire. So that can suck. The mulberry harvest is shared between the humans who collect berries and the silkworms who feast on the leaves. The silkworm carers want to pluck most of the leaves for their worms, but leaving the bushes bare risks stunting their growth and leading to a poor berry harvest. The mulberries are one of the only sweet treats that the scrubland provides, and the settlers are eagerly awaiting their arrival. I'm going to leave the bushes with the best berries unplucked. The farmers carefully inspect each bush and mark ones that seem to produce the most berries. The harvest will be meager, but it's an efficient use of resources. The unmarked bushes are sacrificed to the worms. Alright, so I've completed my goals. So... I have choices. I think I want to try to get the cactus forest. Alright. No such luck. Oh. Ooh. That's best. Soggy mill. A crack in the mill race caught the millers unprepared. Several sacks of freshly polished rice lie sodden by the wall. The millers must act quickly. If left alone, all rice will spoil and the rot will spread throughout the mill. I'm making mochi. Rice is steamed and pounded with mallets in a rhythmic ritual. The work takes all day, but waste is averted, and by evening stacks of cut mochi line the shelves. The millers grill a few for dinner, skewered on spare chopsticks. So whenever I fill 2 non-universal essence slots of the same type in a row, gain 20 food. That's awesome. I'm gonna cut one of my useless greens. So many possible surveys. Okay. I can try to fill one and potentially that will get filled. Or just spend 2 glyphs here. I'll just spend 2 on the Wade. -10. Meh. After a tiring all-day hike, the survey team stumbles on an old pre-shattering temple, abandoned but in surprisingly good repair. The scouts are happy to find shelter for the night, especially knowing that boars and bears frequent the area. Some among the group feel hesitant, though, claiming that they hear strange creaking noises and feel an eerie presence in the air inside. So if I do this, and then this... A few brave members of the team climb the stairs to the temple's upper level, hoping to investigate the strange noises before setting up camp. Afraid to ignite the dry wood, they conduct the search in the dark. Though they fail to find the source of the alleged noise, they return with a little statuette, surprisingly unlike the image of the Enlightened one they're used to. It's the little dude. Other than the ears, this deity looks unrecognizable. As the team settles down to camp for the night, they gather around a campfire, intent on discussing the plan for the next day. I've got enough beauty to play music. Let's play music! One of the scouts takes out a flute and starts playing an old melody, one that everybody recognizes. Another joins by drumming on a hollow log. The group grows closer, though no words are exchanged. I get a glyph reward. Ooh, conjure random. Ooh. As the survey team is walking through an ancient overgrown road, they spot a figure on the horizon. The figure turns out to be a man wearing a basket as a hat. He introduces himself as a monk of emptiness, an order none of the scouts have heard of. A few scouts whisper that it must be a trickster spirit taking human form. I'ma ask questions. The man explains that theirs is not an order that follows the enlightened one, but one that seeks enlightenment in meditating on the void, which they believe is the true nature of self. In pursuit of this goal, they cover their heads to dull their senses, play haunting music on the flute to block out sounds, and travel unexplored shards to escape human contact. I got nothing. Nice. Ka-chunk. These are all free. Right. Fish. Fish is harmony. Harmony is good in the dirt. If I do that, I lose beauty and harmony. But I can come over here and get enough for my goal. This one will actually just complete my harmony goal. I'm going to conjure random. Nice. Continue 1. Satisfy 2. Satisfy fills the requirements. Birds. All right. There's robots. Okay. Beauty and productivity. That seems fine. Okay. Ah. Never gamble. Gambling is for suckers. That was stupid. Shouldn't have done that. Oops. Ah! Oh, this is bad for Corey. No, Corey. $26? Get part of the way, which is better than none of the way. Yeah, so that'll be 12? Oof, oof, oof. All right, now capital city. It's bigger. Let's get large building. So each location has a shortage of some kind of resource. And so once you establish a capital, you try to fill those resources. There are skills and stuff that replace the requirements, like connecting a road if you have a diamond, or converting resources you have at the capital, that kind of thing. But this early in the game, we're pretty hosed. There's just too many requirements to actually fulfill. Yeah. So I've failed to fulfill 2 of them. So it's -5 each. And I lose! But I got insight! Yeah. And you unlock more stuff here on your starting shard that lets you modify your deck or determine what your opening loadout is like. And yeah, it's nice, chill, turn-based, and you can learn Japanese. At least how to read some of the more complicated things. But that's gonna be it for Talking Simulator today. Thank you all for hanging out with me, even though we did not finish Esoteric Ab. I do not know what our next stream will be. I haven't done the schedule for September yet, because it'll be after the subathon, which is next week, and for the rest of my life. But the schedule's up. You can go on Discord, I think, and see what the schedule is. That's all. Bye.